back at the compound. Doesn't look any better or worse, I guess, right? Still a shithole. This thing's falling apart. It's made out of shit construction and poor construction techniques. I'm using drywall screws and this cheap particle board. You know, over time, this begins to disintegrate a little bit. But just drive some new screws into it, and that's the maintenance. Annoying as hell, I know, but it's, see, these as because of the rocking back and forth, some of the screws, you know, they crack and they pop, and you gotta drive new ones in there, otherwise this thing will come apart. And I've been told many times, every time you make a video, cut an arch in there for what you got, and as you got less material to hold this together. And also, another problem is material coming out of the truck and getting pulled over. And then people have said, put a gate on there, but when you put a gate on there, the added weight, when you go and open the gate, it pulls on the wall. Because I've tried this before. It pulls on the wall, and it really stresses out the shit construction, leading to it falling apart. So, oh, and another thing is, unless it's really great construction, putting a gate on there, you know, the chance of it popping open, or it's one more thing to go wrong. I am not a construction engineer, a building engineer, or anything like that, so anything made by me is not so good. So here we go with this thing. Took the air cleaner off. I actually should have made a video of dismantling this thing to get to the distributor, which is way back here. I've looked up videos, and you know, with the Chevy, the GM, you know, Vortec engine, and it's always an earlier model without that high-rise intake manifold right there. It's always the one with the low-rise manifold, which that setup is a lot easier to get at the back at the distributor. But I've already taken this off here. I should have shown little snippets of that, because I would have made a far more detailed video than any of these other ones that I've looked up. There's about 5 or 6 with the Vortec engine, and I think there's one with an engine similar to this, but there's nothing specifically with this engine and this model of a truck. And this is a fairly common vehicle. Oh, I never realized that there was a staple that far into the tire. Wow, not good. Yeah, so this sucker's all the way back there, man. Look at that. I didn't want to break the lines or anything like that, so I got that wiring harness. You don't want to, old wiring, you know, it's like, what was it, 20 years old. I don't want to break it, you know, it gets kind of brittle. After this many years, things got like 400,000 miles on the clock. So anyway, to get at the distributor cap, I have to take the coil off and the ECM, which are on top there. And I got this new, I got the new distributor cap and rotor. And it all cost about $53. How did I put it? Hopefully I got it in this rat's nest. Surprised the rat doesn't just jump out at me. I went to the Irish store this time. The Irish auto repair place. Uh-oh, what happened to the cap? So a cap right there, that's 40 something. $40 something. Master Pro. I don't know, sounds like it's made in China or something. Oh. Made in Mexico. That's a little better. Anything made in Mexico, a little better than something made in China. Okay, so a new one's supposed to look this good, huh? Wow. It's what they call a clamshell distributor cap, because I'd say this thing's not quite even 2 inches in height. I'll put it in here so it won't get monkeyed with. I bought the parts before I took them off. I'm just assuming I got the right stuff. Tiny little screws here. A little instruction manual. Any problems? Oh, hell yeah. Please read following notice. This part may not match appearance of part being replaced. Okay. So it may look different. We will find out. Also made in Mexico. There's like really no decent way to climb into this stupid thing. Look at that. Uh-oh. What the hell? I just lost a screw. God only knows how important it was. Sounded like it hit the frame. For God's sakes. I had it right in there. Just put my hand up on that and because my hand is all sticky, sweaty. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna go grab the handy dandy magnet here. Magnet on a string. You could go magnet fishing in the river there, Kingdom. You know, I didn't even know what the heck that was. I thought people had some magic trick using a magnet to actually catch fish. I didn't know that they were using a magnet to just simply find little bits of steel or iron in the water. That's how dumb I am. You use a magnet in the Kingdom here, and I'm sure there's little tidbits of iron everywhere in the dirt. Look at there. There's so much iron in that weed right there that it actually got stuck to the... No. Let's see what's going on here. Why is there a rock that's... Wow, that thing that I thought was a rock is actually some kind of... Actually a piece of chunky rust. How about that? With the rest of the stuff that looks like dirt, it's all iron. Look at that. Place is probably loaded, and like if you drag the magnet over all this ground here, 40 acres or more, you'd probably come up with a ton of iron dust. Look at that little small space, nowhere near where I keep all my stuff. Wow, that's actually impressive, seriously. A lot of the stuff that I think this is dirt, they're like little pellets. Wow, that's actually cool. Can you imagine? You actually find like 1 ton of like iron bits in the dirt. Look at that! Holy smokes! Look at this stuff that you would just take for little dirt, stones and stuff like that. There's actually bits of rust everywhere. That's not dirt. Let's go over here. In some random spot. See if we can find anything here. Back over the car battery. Oh. Wow, that is actually amazing. So yeah, pretty much anywhere you go around here, wow, I'm easy to impress. What do we got here? It appears to be a staple. And a bunch of stuff that appear to be rocks and dirt and debris. That's freaking amazing. Filled that whole corner already. Can you imagine going around this entire place? You would definitely probably get at least 500 pounds if you went over the entire property with iron ore dust or something. Whatever that stuff is, it's everywhere. Anyway, I made that claim about the state of Michigan, you know, because cars really rust there because they put so much salt down that, you know, they mine the iron ore, you know, around like Lake Superior area, you know, Minnesota, etc. There's other iron mines and stuff like that, but the iron really doesn't go that far if you think about it. Mother Nature just dissolves the cars. And I bet you the entire state of Michigan is covered in a fine coating of iron ore. Look at that. That's freaking amazing. Anywho, back to this stupid thing. I got the brackets out of there. Now to get to that thing. Take that bracket off. Let's put this bracket in the toolbox so I don't lose it. Okay, I got this thing unhooked here. Let me put my fat body over here on the end of the battery. Wow. This is not cool. The way this was, I mean, I understand they're not going to design a specific engine for, there's no good place for the camera. You need a headset. Jesus Christ. That was something like that would not work. Not with me. Maybe with somebody else, but I'm just not, we'll get knocked right off. Trust me. So I could unplug this or set this aside, I don't know. I don't even know what the hell to do with it. It's the coil. I should actually unplug it. One less bulky thing in the way, you know. Get at that distributor cap. I'm so pissed off. I can't get to it. I put my fat body back there. I'm spraying this stuff on there because I'm gonna have to take the entire intake manifold off this frickin' truck. This big gigantic engine bay, and it's still. I took the air cleaner off, the whole air cleaner, so I could gain access to this side. There's Torx head screws down there. You can't get to them because of the firewall cowl right there. How it's like shaped all the way back. My hands are too big, man. I can't get back there. I tried, smashed my thumb, banged up my hand. You need to wear gloves. No, gloves impede. You can't grip with gloves on. I got a real farmer's tan on this arm, and anytime I get cut or anything like that, or bruised, it turns red. It's really wild. I gotta take all this stuff off. I'm so pissed. And I don't know if that part holds antifreeze also, so that will really complicate things. That'll make things like super hard to do. Plus, I don't got a tool that's big enough for that EGR part right there that I just sprayed. I don't know, I'll upload another video with some more explanation of that and what's going on with this. I'm so mad. I'm gonna have to take all that off. I don't want to because I think I'm opening a can of worms. See you in the next video where it goes into a little bit more detail.